taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. You can feel the energy in this building. They are fired up for Game 1. Back with that after this. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Postseason baseball, Singy, it's always great to see and be a part of.
Oh, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, guys coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
NLCS Game 1 is coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Strike 2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Hey, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
This is Bryce Terang. First offering, and it just misses. Ohtani, 30 years old now, and he was born in Japan. And a foul ball. The next offering misses. 2-1. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Next pitch is outside. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Pages makes the play, and it's out number 3. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. This is the National League Championship Series on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And on the hill, a soft tossing lefty, just like you, Chris, Jose Quintana. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting second.
Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. That one drilled left field. And this one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
All over that one right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And that is out of play. Hard hit left side. In time to Vaughn. And they get the out on Smith. And that'll do it. Game one of the National League Championship Series. Stepping in, Christian Yelich. Swings through that one for strike one. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani. Go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this. 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal. Man, he stood no chance in that at bat. A 3-pitch strikeout, swung through all 3. Tell you what, Boog, it's not a good feeling at all.
You know that from experience?
It's happened a time or two. If I didn't roll over on the first pitch, sinker to second base, then, you know, in there long enough, then I would, yeah, I've had a couple.
My guy had testing. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Ball, that's inside.
Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
In the air, left field, down the line. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Game 1 of the NLCS. Here comes Max Muncy. Quintana back to work. In the air, out towards right center. Puts it away for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Teoscar Hernandez in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. 1 down, base is empty. Ground ball left side. In time to Vaughn. And Hernandez is out.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
They take the force out, and that is that. So one hit is all they get. We played 2 full, no score. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Well, here we go, top of the 3rd, scoreless game. Now the third baseman, number 21. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swings and misses, went with the sweeper. On to first, in time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Next to hit, Jake Bauers. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, base is empty. Just misses with that one.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, he really filled up the strike zone in that at-bat until that final pitch. And as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode, and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Up the middle. Throws to first. That's out number 3. Nobody left for Milwaukee. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes. And that one hit to first. And it gets by him.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Swings through that.
0-1's the count. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner at first with no outs here. Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there.
1 ball,
and the count 1-2. Line drive, that's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Doubled in his first AB. Yeah, that's fouled off.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
On the ground, could be 2. Turang to second, double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Back here in L.A., John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Jackson Chourio. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Misses outside. Now 1-2. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the NLCS. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. And there's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Next pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes to count.
Ripped on the ground to second. Edman slings to first. Yelich is out, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Milwaukee leaves 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. First pitch misses.
You know, these Dodgers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Caught just shy of the wall. Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. He's 0 for 1.
Third baseman, Max
Muncy,
Muncy.
34-year-old vet, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. On the ground, Ortiz. They get the out on Muncy.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He circles the bases, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And here comes Tommy Edman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Foul ball. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. Game one of the National League Championship Series. Up now for Milwaukee, Andrew Vaughn. Ohtani back to work. Outside low. And that's ball one.
Well, these Brewers being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Falling behind 2-1.
2-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Here's the center fielder, Sal Frelick. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Ground ball right side. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth.
Up next for Milwaukee, third baseman, Caleb Jurgens.
Here's the third baseman. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. The Brewers trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the fifth. Next offering is in for a strike. That one missed. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swings and misses. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Game 1 of the NLCS. Yes, here's the left fielder, Enrique Hernandez. That's to third. In time to Vaughn. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Now batting.
So up next, Andy Pages. A single his first time. That one the other way. Turang over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the lineup. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Right side. In time to Vaughn. And it's a 1-2-3. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now, Jake Bauers. And he grounds one back up the middle. What a stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop. Gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
That one fouled off.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowering away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Chourio in the box again. Takes a strike. This one in the air, right field. Pages sizes this one up. Brings it in. And that'll do it. So another. Back here at Chavez. Ravine, bottom of the 6th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mookie Betts. Ripped to short. In time to Vaughn. Leadoff man retired in the
Now batting,
sixth.
first
Here comes
baseman,
Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Freddie
1 for 2.
Freeman.
Short hop liner handled it short. The throw, it's there, and that's a great play.
Now batting,
2 down,
catcher,
bases empty.
Will
And up to the
Smith.
plate is Will Smith. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Here in game 1 of the NLCS. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there.
Now pitching.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Alex Vesia.
Alex Vesia.
Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Turang. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Did a nice job getting there. Good
Now
throw,
batting,
but
catcher, William
very difficult to get
Contreras.
anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Contreras in the box now. Takes strike 1. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the late stages of game 1. And that's outside.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
1-2 to Contreras. Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground, right side. And it's just foul. That was close. That one just missing inside. And the count is 2-2.
They might want to steal. Second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate
Now
right there, at
batting,
least to
the
foul
first
something
baseman,
off and
Andrew
extend that
Vaughn.
at-bat.
And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike. And now 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Brewers nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. In there at the knees for a strike. Movement in Milwaukee. Yankees bullpen, Grant Anderson. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Uribe getting loose as well. And a pitch. Stays alive. Swing, and he breaks his bat. To first. One up, one down. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He's produced the only run of the game with his solo shot earlier.
Yeah, the pitching's been outstanding in this one, so that home run has really been the only big sign of life from either offense.
Swing and a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. And Hernandez is out.
Now batting, second baseman Tommy Edman.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Fought off foul.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle, Terang. Whips it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Brewers nothing.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Welcome back, and a new arm of the mound to start the 8th. Blake Treinen.
Blake Treinen.
Freeland swings through it for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. In the dirt, and that's ball 1. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one, any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Oh, man, that stays fair. We got a new ball game. Great swing, just couldn't keep it between the lines. He's got to try to bottle that. Do it again.
0-2's the count.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in game 1 of the NLCS.
Oh, that's just out.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And he hits a ground ball right side. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Next for the Brewers, Jake Bauers. Both 2 in this one. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Pajes pulls that one down, and that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Grant Anderson. Left field. Bowers under it. Nabs it. And there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pages. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. We'll circle the bases, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
One down. Here's Mookie now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Hit on the ground to short. Ortiz slings it across, and Betts is set down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here is Freddie Freeman. 1 for 3. Swung on, belted. Chourio, long run on his horse. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Pitching for Milwaukee.
So runner at second, 2 down. The batter now will be Will Smith. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Ball one there.
No strike.
Hit hard, base hit. Freeman coming home. He will score, and it's an RBI single, and they're up by 4.
Comes through with the RBI. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Here's Max Muncy. That one blasted deep to right. Chourio going back on this one. That is the inning. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We're on to the 9th in game 1. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Brewers nothing. Back here in LA, and here is Joseph Ortiz. Trinan back to work. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Pages hauls it in, and there's one away. He's 2 out. And I think Dave Roberts.
Now pitching for the Dodgers. Number 11.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the late stages of game 1. Next offering misses, and that is ball 1. And that one is inside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That's to third. Throw on to Freeman. Just 1 out remaining for the Brewers. Bryce Turang up now for the Brewers. First pitch, and he just misses. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. They're down to their final strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
1 strike away from securing game
Outside,
1.
that's a ball.
That one misses. The count now 2-2. And that one upstairs.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Got him, and that's the ball game.